Let's learn about Find Replace tool. The Find Replace tool allows you to capture certain characters in all records of a single field and then replace them with other text that is coming from another data stream. If you have seen or used the Find Text tool in Microsoft Excel, you can think of this tool in a similar fashion. Let's bring the Find Replace tool from the Join Toolbar section and drop it onto our canvas. Then I'll zoom in here so you can see the input node of the Find Replace tool. And then I will drag the merged sales data from the Union tool and connect it to the top F node, which stands for Find. Next, I will drag the state region data and connect it to the bottom node of Find Replace tool, which is Replace node. So to explain the Find Replace tool once again, this tool lets you capture certain text in a specific field coming into F node, Find node. Then you replace that text with another text that comes into the R node, the Replace node. Now, if you look at the configuration pane on the left, you can see that the selection options are divided into the Find box at the top and Replace box at the bottom. Let's first look at the Find box section. The Find Within Field drop box on the right. This gives you a list of fields coming from the F node. And Find Value field right below shows you the fields coming from the R node, Replace node. So by using these two drop-down boxes, you are selecting the fields to join. And then you move on to the lower section to pick the field with the replacement text. Let's look at the detailed options before we move on to the bottom section. If you want to find only the case where the character you want to find is located at the beginning of the data field, select Beginning of Field. If you want to find the character regardless of where it is in the field, you can select any part of field. And if you want to match only when the character you want to find is the only word in the field, you can click Entire Field. And additionally, if you want to match regardless of character case, you can check the character case insensitive find box. And if you want to match only when the text is the entire word, then you can select the Match Whole Word Only option. Now, let's move down to the bottom Replace Box section. You can select the field with replacement text in this first drop-down cell. The additional option at the bottom, Replace Multiple Found Items. This can be checked only if you selected the second option, any part of field, from the top Find box section. The Append Fields to Record option at the very bottom is for when you want to additionally output fields came from the R node to the main data that coming into the F node. So let's select our options. From our incoming data, we want to replace a state column that's coming in F node with region column that is coming into R node. So I will select state from the first box, and state 1 from the bottom box, which is already selected as default. And since our goal is to capture the entire state abbreviation, I will select entire field option. Additionally, I'll also check the case insensitive box in case there are uppercase and lowercase letters. Because if you look at it, there's like almost over 32,000 records. So right now, we can just scroll down and we can roughly check. These are all looks like uppercase, but just in case, if there's a lowercase. And also I'll check the match whole world only option too. So it'll match only when the cell has 2 alphabets. And move on to the replace section. I'll select region from the first drop-down cell at the bottom section. And I don't want to additionally attach these columns to my main data. So I will not select this last option box. If you want to, then you can select and just select additional fields that you want to attach. But in this case, I don't want to do that. So yeah. And now I'll hit run. And if you check the output at the bottom result pane, you can see now the state field is replaced with the region texts. This concludes our review on the Find Replace tool. Please follow instructions below the Find Replace box to practice and complete the assignment on your own.